Hey y'all, we're back. We're back with more moon movements. There's moonoscope, let's call it that way. But we're back today with a new moon in Virgo. It's happening on September 14th, tomorrow at 6:14 p.m. PST, California time, 9:14 p.m. Eastern time. This moon is really urging you to fall in love with your life again, to really identify and recognize the magic in the little moments in your life. Honor your space, honor the things that you do, the things that day to day maybe nag you or maybe make you feel heavy or like you can't escape, like you feel trapped. Look at them from a different perspective. Look at them from an observer point of view. Would your life be where you want it to be if you didn't have these constraints or these rituals that you actually put in place for yourself to keep yourself accountable? Virgo is about keeping yourself accountable. Virgo is also about commitment, not necessarily relationship commitment when it comes to that, but committing to the version of you that you want to manifest and you want to be. Virgo is not a forceful sign, so it's not going to force you to do things in an abrupt way per se, as Scorpio would do. It's not going to shake you to your core, but it is going to nudge you analytically and bring your attention to the parts of your life that you might not be appreciating or valuing at the moment. So it's also very important to recognize things that no longer serve us in terms of those rituals or daily routines or daily habits that we have. Maybe you want to get into better shape, but there's an actual eating habit that's not allowing you to get that to get to that goal. Maybe you're trying to improve your connection or your relationship with a parent, with a child, with a partner, but there are certain habits, certain toxic cycles or reactive behaviors that are keeping you from really strengthening that bond. Maybe you want to be better, more productive at work, but there are little habits that are keeping you from doing that. Or maybe you've realized you're not in love with the work that you do anymore, but you're not really putting into action a plan for an exit strategy. So all of these things are good to look at right now and very important to use this Virgonian energy to really support the little habits, the little rituals, fall in love with them and help them manifest the version of you that you're trying to bring into this lifetime. We have this new moon in Virgo as Mercury's still in retrograde. It's setting to go direct. So we have a new moon in Virgo, and then the next day we have Mercury direct. But you all know Mercury always starts as engines, and in order for it to go direct, there's always going to be a stagnant period. So it might be that with this full moon, new moon in Virgo, you won't feel as positive or as energized or as optimistic of the results that can come from it because of this Mercury retrograde stage and turning around into direct. Don't let that fool you. This energy of Virgo in Moon in Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, now going direct into Virgo, it'll allow you to set your plans to where you want to be in the future. This is long and short-term future. Virgo is very organized, so use this energy to organize yourself. As soon as Mercury goes direct into Virgo, remember Mercury rules Virgo, also rules Gemini, rules the house of communication, the house of connections with other people, the house of the internet. So as soon as this goes direct, I would say around the 17th of September, you are going to start feeling energized, and actually the relationships with those around you are going to be more supportive of what you're trying to manifest in your life. So very important for you to use this energy to really take inventory, and actually take inventory even of your closet. Are there things that you no longer want? Remember that things that you keep there take up space. And once you get rid of those old things, you open up more space for new blessings to come in. So all of that could be a theme for this rest of the week and even the weekend. Get rid of things that are clogging up your backyard, that are cluttering your closet, that are cluttering your mind, that are cluttering your heart. Let go of any feelings, resentments, or any self-defeating thoughts that are keeping you from having the life that you want to live. Very important right now. Finally, speaking of rituals, Virgo is a ritual master. Yes, because they love lists, they love calendars, they love journals, and all of these are little rituals. So what kind of ritual would be positive to really access the power of this new moon in Virgo? Make a list. That is the ritual. Do a pros and cons list. Make a list for all the things you want to release from your life. Bad habits, maybe you want to quit smoking, maybe you want to quit soda, maybe you want to exercise every day, maybe you want to stop drinking wine every night, maybe you want to go to bed earlier, maybe you want to wake up earlier. All of those things, put them on a list. Get a nice piece of paper, get a fancy pen, even put them in a journal where you can actually access this and read it over and over again. This is not a burning. We're not working with fire here. We're working with earth. So we want to have something tangible, a list that you can refer back to and even go back to it, cross out, keep it for the rest of the year, keep yourself accountable, make that list, and write the things that you want to achieve or the things that you want to get rid of and cross them out as you achieve them and as you get rid of them. You can make another list. You can make a different list where you can write out all the things that no longer serve you. And this could be in reference to relationships. Maybe there are certain people in your life that are maybe a bit toxic. Put that on that list, but this is mostly for things that will impact you and are under your control. On this list, you can't put things, I want this person to improve this, or I want my job to do this. No, it needs to be internally focused. If it has to do with something external, it needs to be an action that is under your control. So I'm going to find a new job. I'm going to find a new partner. I'm going to not allow someone treat me this way anymore. I am going to commit more to my fitness program. I am going to take control of my nutrition. And you can keep these two lists. Keep yourself accountable. Give yourself a sticker, get fun stickers, and give yourself a star, a heart every time you achieve something on this one. And every time you release something from the other list, cross it out and give yourself a pat in the back. But do work with this because it does work. I'll see you all on the other side.